All right, I threatened a friend of mine that I was going to document changing a tire with cushcore, which can be a pain in the butt. But hopefully I'm better at it. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is take off the old tire, which can sometimes be a bit of a struggle. First I'm going to take out the valve core to let out all the air the easiest way, hopefully pretty straightforward. Let's hopefully keep track of that stuff. Breaking the bead can be a little hard. That wasn't too bad. Go around on one side and try to break it on the other side too. That's how I do here. Alright, then I tend to try to just use one tire lever if possible. I usually can't do it with my bare hands. Start opposite the valve core, try to get under the lip after I've used my hands to manipulate it back, and then try to tear it off here. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, there we go. Not too bad. A little wet, not as much as I would have thought in terms of seal left over. Okay, break the other side, and now off we go. She's got like a little bit of sealant in there. Sometimes, what do you do with this? Like, hang on, like. All right, step one done. So let's just get out new tire. We got ourselves a liquid will here. That was a non-inject. I was running before. Liquid will is supposed to be a bit faster. We'll see about that. I will say I'm only about 50-50 on getting the direction indicators right on these things. Try to do better this time. Alright, so I'm just gonna open this sucker up. Alright, let's try to see if we can find the direction indicator. Yeah, so we have a rotation that way. It always takes me a minute to go and like try to like, okay, if rotation that way, cassette's on this side. So rotation that way means it's got to go like that. All right. All right, so this is a nicely stretched cushcore. Been around for a while. Put that on loosely inside of the tire. I don't typically care that much about aligning the stem, but some people care about that a lot. All right, usually one side goes on pretty easy. And it's not really going to matter with the cushcore or not, so I'm just using my hands to work that on. Okay, so we got one side on. I usually like to work with the valve stem last, so we're going to try to start here and just try to work by hand, get it in. Notice that the cushcore is not fully in there, but with a little bit of work, it'll kind of just slide on. I guess it's looking like it's going to be pretty easy, I think, but so I like to push along from the other side to try to make sure that it's in the channel as much as I can. And then same thing on the other side. And yeah, this sucker looks like it's going to go on easy. So I can't quite get that last little bit. I will use a tire lever to do that last little bit. You notice I didn't put in sealant. I probably should have. I'm going to use an injector instead. You know, pouring it in would have been a little easier, but no big deal. I was trying to do this quick, so I had to skip that step. And then we'll confirm that usually with the cushcore in, it'll mount up real easy, so it'll go on the bead really easy. this is already taking air. I'm gonna get some popping. Pop, pop, pop. Whoa, fun. A little scary at times. I don't know why I have between my legs. That seems a little dicey. So for me, I usually get up to maybe 40 psi when all the popping stops. So we're up to like 30. Yeah. Okay, 40. Seems good. So I'm not going to show the rest. I'm basically, I'll double check that the bead's on all around. I will use this sucker to get some sealant and insert a whole bunch of sealant through the valve core, put the valve back on, and we're done. So that was Joe's quick tire change.